Everybody got their cups.
Yeah. Get you drunk and feeling irate.
Everybody got their cups.
Drinking ain't cool.
Everybody got their cups.
Get you drunk and feeling irate.
Spike punch.
Yeah. What up? Welcome to Spike Punch Podcast. You are in the great debate place. Thank y'all for stopping by again, as always. What up, Rock?
What up? You can check us out on Spike Punch Official Instagram, Spike Punch Media Co. for merch and video work. Goddamn, you watching this exclusively on YouTube, SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, now the sponsors.
The Spike Punch podcast is sponsored by Bloodline Apparel, Respect the Drop, Spin 100 FM, and DesignOnline.net for all your graphic design needs.
Phone gonna do menopause over this week. You got hot in this motherfucker, sure.
You the one sweating, bitch.
Yeah, I've been working. You've been sitting, nigga. Regardless. What y'all motherfuckers up to, man?
Not much. You know what I mean? You know what it is?
Yeah. So, today, what the fuck we gonna do, Shorty? Well, let's do this show first, yo. Okay. I thought this was some of the dumbest shit in the fucking world, yo.
I couldn't believe what I was hearing, Shorty, when I seen this shit.
I believed it though.
I couldn't believe he said that shit. Like him.
Him specifically.
Yeah, him specifically.
Yeah, how the fuck he get to say anything about Pusha?
Y'all used to say New York niggas be doing shit like that, right?
Huh?
Y'all said some New York niggas shit. Yeah, they said New York niggas be doing shit like that.
Yeah, I mean,
I believe he strongly believes that.
He does.
He strongly believes that.
I mean, I look at it different ways though. That nigga Jim Jones be out of that bag sometime too, and that nigga do shit like that to get motherfuckers to bite. You know what I'm saying? Because Pusha T respond and they challenge him to verses or some shit. That's just a way for Jim Jones to get some money.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Is verses still a thing that
Yeah.
people make money off of?
Yeah, I mean, they
don't do it as
used to,
often,
but
yeah.
It's still going.
What was the last verses? Do anybody know?
What was the last verses?
I don't
You
know,
can
but I know they
recall.
talking about
Was it
Diddy
the
and
R&B?
Jermaine Dupri.
Was it the R&B joint?
Yeah, Jermaine Dupri and Puffy supposed to be doing
Yeah,
it.
they
And
supposed to be.
Usher and Chris Brown talking about
Yeah, they
doing
talking
it.
about doing one too.
So-
That'll be good.
Yeah,
So-
that'll be real good.
Yeah, it's still going on. It's just not how it was during the pandemic before they sold it.
Yeah.
But you know, Jim Jones, though, I felt like all the anybody, like I could have took it from certain niggas. Not saying I would agree, but you don't got the right to say that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You don't-
Pusha and Jim Jones would not be a good versus.
But you know,
You
look,
should crush Jim Jones in the verse.
yo, check this out though. If you
I'll go ahead, Rock.
if Jim Jones was on a show and Pusha T was on the show, Jim Jones would get a bigger response.
What?
You think so?
I'm sure he do. He will get a bigger response.
Why you say that?
The bigger record.
You got one record. You got 20 records to
How
go.
many big records Jim Jones got?
No, Jim Jones' show is he start throwing in the goddamn Dipset joints. Like he'll
But
throw
you
in the
got
choruses.
Clips Jones though.
I strongly believe no matter where you are,
Mm-hmm.
Jim Jones will get a bigger response than Pusha T.
I don't know. I can't agree with that.
Got to be fucking
Think about
kidding
it.
me.
Think about it though.
I can't agree with that.
Kinetic. What if
Because
they
you gonna have to
kinetic?
name the songs Jim Jones gonna play that's gonna get niggas off the chain.
He gonna play
He
ballin'.
gonna say ballin'. I know he gonna play that.
No,
And
And Pusha got an answer for ballin'.
he gonna play
He
Certified
gonna play
Gangsta
grinding.
too.
yeah, he did. That's exactly what he played.
He gonna play grinding.
But he played the hooks of all the Dipset records.
Huh?
He got him up for the hooks on all the Dipset records.
But he ain't on all the Dipset records.
He just used them.
Yeah, I mean, but that's
Go ahead. Go ahead.
that's
I got y'all set up.
yeah, they ain't. No, he can't do
I
that.
believe. I mean, what do you think, Nene? You think Jim Jones and the show would get a bigger response than Pusha? Performance-wise?
Performance wise, what you mean
Do we
performance
really
wise?
need to
Jim,
see him in another
Jim
verse?
ain't really
Like,
that.
No.
he that entertaining.
I ain't saying a versus. I'm talking about on the bid, like on the. It's like him, Pusha. Let's say
The nigga did a show.
they did like a college joint or something.
Pusha got more jokes than Jim Jones though.
But would the crowd respond more to Pusha than they would Jim Jones?
I don't know. Jim Jones ain't popping like both really like. I guess what I'm trying to say, like with Jim Jones, like he mediocre
Yeah, he mediocre, but
At best.
at best.
it's just that he's more of a popular face than Pusha.
No, he popular, but Push popular too, though.
Yeah, but you know, I mean, it now depends on the crowd.
people connecting to the Dipset. I kind of know what you're saying, but they kind of on the same
only
kind of
thing
playing
they're
field, if you ask
connected
me.
Dipset and Love and Hip Hop, like that's
Right.
Yeah. I'm saying it's kind of the same playing field, if you ask me.
outside of that.
Yeah, but it's still a familiar face. Same off subject. Escape and SWV did a show, and Candy and Tiny figured that their reality TV status gives them enough clout to close the show with SWV. Like they closed the show.
But they got records though.
Now, but
we
talking about
going based
SWV.
off we going based off music when it comes to them though.
Exactly.
Okay, so I would
Exactly.
say this when it comes to SWV and Escape. When it comes to SWV, if Coco decides she don't want to sing, the other members cannot carry the show. All 4 members of Escape, as you can see, is 3 of them now.
Yeah.
Every last one of them can carry a show without the other one.
That's super
That's
fair.
fair.
So they should close.
Well, not necessarily, because they got all their members.
The SWV.
Well, no, Escape don't got all their members
because
because
all them just can carry a note. I mean,
Yeah, every last one of them can carry
But
a
they
note.
said they should close because they got more followers.
That's fair though.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, because they
And
more
see-
relevant now.
Yeah, and see what people fail to realize, all right, when you look at SWV, they came out the year before Escape. They came with a bigger market, RCA, New York City,
Yeah.
like they had more push. Rather than Escape coming with an independent label with Jermaine Dupri trying to get So Def off the ground, so they really didn't get the chance to go international. They could have went international after the 3rd album, but
Do you honestly believe?
Natasha left the group.
This is my last question because I want to get out of the subject. Do you honestly believe that Escape has better records than SWV?
That's a tough one.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I'd rather listen
I
to
think it's
SWV.
50-50.
Yeah, I'm about to say
Not in a
not-
whole. Like
I
if you
think
going into a
it's
tally,
50-50.
I gotta go with SWV.
I gotta go with SWV as well.
Me personally, each
And
one
I-
of
and I
our
love-
songs hit me at certain moments.
I
So
love Escape, but I definitely think SWV got
They have better records.
I'm with you.
better
I like
records.
Escape too. I'm just like I ain't taking nothing from Escape, but
They
I
got
think-
more ballads.
Escape.
Yeah,
does.
Escape
got more ballads,
Yeah.
yes, and
SWV
SWV
got
got
more hits.
kind of got like a balance.
Yeah, they got more hits.
They got more hits too, yeah.
Weak
They
or
do.
understanding?
But all of our songs are relatable though. So
Weak or understanding? Which, if you had to hear one of them songs last, what song would you want to hear? Weak or understanding?
People move them, man. It's just like,
Yeah,
it's
that's
like,
just
yeah.
That was
that's
easy
such
to
a hard,
say.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
just a
Depending on
hard.
what day it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it like equal to you?
that's why I said when I hear one of our songs, I
different
know
moods.
where I was at every point in my life when I heard that particular
Yeah.
song.
I agree.
All right, but overall, we think Jim Jones just.
You think Jim Jones better than Pusha?
No, I don't think Jim Jones is better than Pusha.
Mhm.
I think Jim Jones believed what he said.
I do not.
I think he believed what he said.
You
When he said-
can't possibly.
No, I'm sure.
I don't think so.
I think he believed what
I
he
think
said.
he said it just to be saying
Yeah,
stuff.
I think he said. I think he said on some
When he
arrogant
said
shit.
name,
Yeah.
I think he just being arrogant as fuck.
Yeah.
think so?
Yeah.
I think he really mean that shit.
No.
He really mean.
You remember when Skills and Uncle Murder was beefing, and so we see the background texting shit, and Uncle Murder texting him saying, "Yo, my man Skills, I want to let you know I'm doing blah blah blah." You know what I mean? But then when he get on the show with the New York niggas,
Right.
and that nigga be like, "Brooklyn, keep on
Brooklyn,
taking
keep
it."
on taking
I
it.
don't know what the fuck up with New York
Yeah.
niggas with that shit.
Arrogance, man.
I have no
the
idea
arrogance.
what's up with y'all
Arrogance,
niggas. Y'all niggas ain't been rocking in fucking 20 years almost now, musically,
Yeah.
and it won't for Jay. You know what I mean? And Nas,
Yeah,
And yeah.
legendary niggas holding y'all down. What new nigga they put out?
from New York.
Them guys really like moved the bar.
Not, yeah,
I
not
mean,
yeah.
I think the closest thing they had to me, I would say, Young and May and
I was gonna say
Dave East.
Fabulous.
Troy
And
Ave.
you know why they
Fabulous
so
though.
arrogant?
Okay,
Because they
so,
still living
yeah.
on. They
Him and
still
Kiss been
living on
carrying the bar
the.
for a long time.
Yeah.
They still living on the weight of because New York originated hip hop.
Right.
Yeah, you still living off LL.
Yeah.
That's what you're doing.
Listen,
Right, cool.
did you like Troy Ave?
Yes, I did like Troy.
Troy
Ave.
Ave was sweet as a bitch.
I like Bobby Shmurda too. I like quite a few New York niggas.
I think Troy Ave embodies what a New York rapper is.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping he'd do good, yo.
Okay.
I was gonna say Dave
Yeah.
East pretty nice too.
Oh,
I like
yeah,
Dave
Dave
East.
dope.
So
But a nigga wouldn't
We
know
talking
where
about
Dave East
We
from.
talking about moving the bar.
yeah,
you
he
would
did.
know if he
Yeah.
was from the West Coast.
Yeah, or the East
Right,
Coast.
that's true.
And he went to school in Richmond. Him and Lil Dicky at the same school,
did.
same time. Yep.
U of R.
Dave East and
I ain't know Dave East, man.
Lil
Yeah,
Dicky.
U of
I didn't know he went to U of R.
He played
Went to U of R?
basketball. Yeah, he
I mean, I knew he
basketball.
played basketball, but I didn't know he played for U of R.
I think it was only a year though.
Yeah.
Oh.
But on some real shit though, and that New York shit, man.
I just feel like he was just being mad, arrogant, and
As they always are.
yeah, just trying to kind of pick your bitch type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Did
Like,
you see what he did to Drake?
But I'm gonna say, why they always want to
You really
go
want
for
part of
Pusha,
this
though?
nigga.
Why everybody want to try Pusha?
Oh well, Pusha started some of this shit, right?
He did.
Yeah.
Well,
I was talking about when Wayne and Baby and them. Pusha kept it going.
yeah, he kept it going.
Yeah, he
I
kept
give
it
him
going.
that.
It wasn't no bitch shit. You know what I mean?
Where's
He
Pusha?
held a grudge. Huh?
Is Pusha in your top 50?
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Top 25?
I would
I
have
don't know.
to
I
sit
don't know how
down
you read
and
the
look.
list. And when Jim Jones said Pusha on the top 50 list, I would have to see your list.
Pusha or Prodigy?
Pusha Prodigy?
That nigga Prodigy
I'm
was
going. I
sweet.
mean, what we talking about, rap wise or?
But I'd rather
man.
listen to an album.
Like, shit.
Right, that's
tough.
that
Yeah,
right.
Push
Damn.
me. Yeah, that nigga
I
Prodigy
love-
can
I
rap,
love
nigga.
Prodigy.
Right.
Yeah,
Pusha
man.
Prodigy. I used to love them.
Prodigy.
Of course, Mobb Deep, but
Yeah.
his soul albums was good too. Them HNIC albums was
Yeah,
real good.
Prodigy can rap his ass.
Prodigy
I
was
think he
dope.
kind of underrated.
He is underrated.
Y'all don't speak on his peers don't speak on him
Yeah, we
enough.
talking about,
Prodigy top 25.
rappers.
Yeah,
Prodigy
I
top
don't know
25.
top 25. He
He
probably
top
30.
10 New York niggas.
Yeah, he top 10 New York niggas.
Straight If I had to write a list, I don't know. He might get on there.
No,
Yeah, he
top
might
10
could
New
get
York
on
niggas.
there.
He might
You
get
can't
on there.
name me 9 niggas better than Prodigy lyrically.
What?
From New York.
In New York.
you can get the top 5 out the way.
Yeah.
You
Who?
can
Who's
get
out?
KRS, J, Nas,
Yeah,
Big Daddy Kane, Rakim.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get them out the way off the top.
That's a mean list. For real.
Yeah, it's
I
like,
got
yeah.
more, honestly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got Fabo, Kiss. You know what I'm saying? You got to talk about the
Yeah,
Style
Jada,
P, Style
G-Rap.
P. Yeah, G-Rap.
Yeah, that's a.
Yeah,
He might don't make it.
Yeah, he might have made that top 10 list.
Yeah,
Prodigy nigga?
he definitely
Big
top.
Pun, nigga.
Big Pun better than Prodigy?
Goddamn right he is.
Big Pun?
I'm a rock with it. I
Big
got no
Pun?
Big
disrespect
Pun
for Big
nicer than
Pun.
Prodigy.
Big Pun is nicer
Big
than
Pun
Prodigy?
is nicer than Prodigy.
No.
Yes. Yes.
I thought Rock was gonna start screaming.
Shout out to Prodigy.
Not Prodigy though.
Pun and
Not
Prodigy.
infamous Prodigy.
Man, Prodigy nice.
Infamous Prodigy and solo Prodigy. Please.
Yeah, but I don't know, like him and Push. I don't know, like I don't know. That's a hard one. Push nice.
But
as
Push
fuck.
is definitely top 50. Though you say.
Push is nice as fuck.
Yeah, he is.
He nice as fuck. He definitely nicer than Jim Jones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Jim
easy.
Jones ain't never said no bar that moved me, nigga. Or he got no memorable lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Like ballin'. Right. Ballin'.
And that's a catchphrase.
Yeah, I mean the hook and the beat really sold the song. You could have said you could put anybody on that song and sold it.
What did he do after that record though?
Not a
You got to bring the
goddamn
Dipset out, and then you're really in trouble, because then you got to bring out for real.
So
and all
Certified
them
Gangsta
niggas.
came out right after
No, that came out before.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Yeah, Certified Gangsta came out before.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he done with Gang.
Summertime in Miami, I think, came out after that. With Trey Songz.
That
on it.
nigga actually said to name me 5 Pusha T records.
We can't name 5 Jim Jones records.
Yeah, and I can't say that I could, off the top of my head, just my brain don't work like that, name 5 Pusha T records, but I'm sure I like 5 of his records better than your
I can
motherfucking
name
records.
5.
I'm pretty goddamn sure.
I can name 5, but
Ain't he better than all your niggas?
right.
All of them.
Definitely better than Cam.
Yeah.
Who else?
Yeah, he better get
Joel's.
He better than that nigga.
Somebody think Joel's might can get Push It.
If you wanted to make that argument,
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, but I don't.
I mean,
see
he
it.
got Jim Jones.
For New York niggas, I think the New York niggas are swing.
He got Jim
Probably would put
Jones.
New York niggas together, but
Yeah.
nigga, Pusha crush
Yeah.
Jules Santana.
They're gonna have to put all the Dipset together to get it.
I don't think they gonna get with even doing that.
Yeah.
Push T that nigga.
I don't know.
And then you can't even
With
claim
Cam and
Mason.
Jules songs, they probably
you
got
can't
it.
even claim Mace.
You can't even claim Mace. That's the only nigga
Yep.
that I
Mace
think.
the only nigga I think that probably could go with Push.
Mace.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
you
And
can't
he
even
ain't
claim
he
him.
ain't Dipset.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mace.
Yeah.
That'll be a nice. That's like even.
Yeah.
That's some even shit right there.
Lyrically.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah, it's even.
The disrespect, man. These niggas.
Yeah,
I remember Snoop said, all we did was love New York niggas. And when we started rapping and doing good, them niggas was hating on us.
Everybody said that.
Yeah.
And when Outkast, Goody Mob was like, man, we couldn't believe them niggas was born Outkast, yo. Like, what the fuck?
Come on, New York.
Yeah.
Now y'all sound like them niggas.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. New York, period. Niggas from New York, they have a superiority complex.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
I met a lot
And they are only one generation away from pig feet and chitlins. So I'm gonna need y'all to quit it with that bullshit.
This my thing about it, yo.
New York niggas.
You live in New York, and I get it. Like, it's alive all night and all that shit. You can go get something to eat, all that bullshit. But you don't really go to none of the amenities in New York. Nigga been in New York 35 years, ain't never been to a Yankees game. You know what I'm saying? Carnegie Hall, Broadway, the shit y'all globally know.
Statue of Liberty, nigga.
Statue ain't never been.
Ain't never been, man. Been in New York for 30 years. That's terrible.
No, for real. They be like, we don't go to Central Park. What?
What? That's what y'all know for.
And the crazy part, they'll come to the South and be like, it ain't like this in New York. Nigga, ain't nobody asked you to come here.
You're not in New York, man, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't
understand.
think the governor wrote you personally and said, please grace the state with your president.
I should have brought some New York with me, son.
You for real, son?
You're from New York. You ain't even from New York.
Yeah,
Them niggas terrible.
Yeah, they terrible, man. But
Yeah.
And they get mad because they don't realize that's how the rest of the world see them. Like,
right.
Yeah.
They terrible, man. Stop it, Jimmy.
Yeah,
Stop it, Jimmy.
Fucking cut it out,
Make
Jimmy.
sure that niggas. Come on, Jimmy.
Why would you bring this nigga name up of all niggas?
Yeah.
Right, like he ain't gonna respond back.
You think he gonna respond?
because that might be what he wants.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
I
what
feel like
Flo
that's
said.
what he wants.
You think Jim Jones gonna do a response
All right.
back?
All right, no, this is what I wanted to say about Jim Jones.
You mean Pusha?
I remember.
No, Pusha come at him.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
what
he
Jim
was
Jones
fine.
wants.
If he feel
He
like
want
it's worth
publicity.
it, but I don't
Right.
think he gonna.
Yeah, I don't
feel
think
like
Pusha
it's
gonna say
worth it.
nothing.
Yeah, that'll be the second
he
L
know
you
he's
took,
no
nigga, on
competition
TV.
for him.
Yeah.
Fuck with that nigga.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's not competition for him. So
yeah. People like, man.
that's suicide.
It ain't no need for Pusha to respond.
Yeah. Let Jim Jones make a record about him or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Push gonna say nothing though. But this what I want to say about Jim Jones though. Like, I felt like if that's really his opinion, I'm okay with it.
I'm
You know what I'm saying?
I think
But
that is.
but the thing that got me is like it went further than your opinion. Because he
Yeah.
started talking personally about his character.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What did he say about the nigga character?
I mean, you know, you're not nigga trying to defend his argument. He was like, well, he ain't in my top 50. I just don't think he's like that. Then he kept saying, it ain't no diss to Pusha T. You know, I'm just saying, I just don't think, you know, he said name 5 Pusha T records, start doing all that type of shit. Then after that, he was like, man, this nigga won't selling no shit for real, man. You know what I'm saying? See, he went into the nigga character. So now you're hating. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, because he already said, I don't know the nigga like that. Because, when Envy and Charlamagne say, you don't know Push? He's like, yeah, man, I see him at shows. We speak, but I don't know him like that. You know what I'm saying? So for you to say he won't doing shit like that or whatever, you just said you don't know the nigga.
Yeah.
So that's hating.
Yeah.
You
It
feel what I'm
definitely
saying?
So you don't know the nigga and you talking about the
Yeah,
nigga.
you know the nigga, but you talking about the
but
nigga.
you talking about him.
That's
He's not
definitely
selling
it.
records like that, but you sold enough to get your jacked up ass teeth fixed.
No, he was talking about coke and shit. He said all the shit he say he be doing.
No,
he ain't doing
but I'm
that shit.
just saying,
Yeah.
Jim Jones' teeth is fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, he
Yeah.
should have been got them fixed. And it looked like he got cornmeal stuck on those
Yeah.
motherfuckers.
I just want to understand how
Your
he
mama
gets.
told you how to tongue kiss.
I just
Jane,
that too. Oh my gosh. That Lord.
I was like, what?
Oh my goodness.
Hey, shit y'all got going on. Yeah, but that's the part that I was like, all right, see, it's personal, but then the same break, he'd be like, no, man, it ain't nothing about Pusha T, man, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's some New York shit.
Yeah.
I don't even think he ain't. I'm from New York and I'm better than him.
Yeah.
That's what.
That's
how
it
he
pretty
feel.
much, yeah. I'm from New York and I'm better than him. That's what I got out of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I was like, I'm not surprised Jim Jones
Yeah.
say that shit.
And then he went with the whole, I ain't the nigga to call. Hey, nigga don't call my phone. They ain't the nigga to call. You know what I'm saying? Like a nigga scared of him. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't the nigga to
Now-
call.
Yeah, because
Nigga, you said it, and if I call you, what the fuck you gonna do?
right.
Now, if Pusha respond, it's gonna be on some petty shit just to show everybody he can shut his ass
Yeah,
down.
Push is petty.
Then
very
what's gonna
petty.
happen?
Yeah, Push very petty.
He said, so you think Pusha gonna respond?
I don't know. I don't say he
Just
respond.
if he does, it'll be just to be an asshole
Right,
for
just to
the
be
fun
an
of it.
asshole about it.
I ain't the nigga to call. Why would you say that?
Yeah,
nigga?
cause Charlamagne was like, well, what the Push call you? Jim, oh, I ain't a nigga don't call me. I ain't the nigga to call. I was like, man, get the fuck out of here. You know
But
what
if
I'm
you
saying?
notice, he's always carried that attitude like he's that nigga, like somebody just supposed to bow down.
Yeah, like he really tough
He's
like
scared,
that. Like,
he-
I don't believe you need more people, bro.
I can't see no niggas be scared of Jim Jones.
Yeah, I don't see it.
I can't see it.
I don't see how.
Chrissy ain't scared of Jim Jones.
No, for real.
I love it.
And I'm not even judging the man on that shit. I'm judging him more on all of your peers got respect for him and don't say nothing about him and work with him.
Yeah,
and
everybody you talk
what
to.
the fuck made you think you could say something to this nigga?
Right. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I just ain't get it. Like I say, then like I said, you start going in deep, like personal shit like that. I was like, yeah, it's more than your opinion.
So we all can agree that Jim Jones hate.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like he was hating.
It got to the point of hating.
Yeah,
if you
it
would have
got
just
to-
stopped the he ain't
If
on
you
that
would've stopped
list.
he's in my top 5. That's all I got to say.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't got nothing bad to say about you,
It's
nigga.
almost
Hey,
like he
just
got
not in
a
my top
personal
5.
beef, like a personal beef that he just don't want to come out and directly say. That's
Yeah,
what
or
it sounds
something.
like.
Yeah, or I don't know.
Right, because if y'all speak at those shows and shit, or at least, you know, how, whatever,
Yeah.
and you ain't never mentioned this.
I would
And
never
the nigga
say nothing about
done
no
nothing to
nothing.
you. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know. Yeah, that's why I say I ain't really understand where it was coming from.
That's real whack of hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's no good, Jimmy.
Yeah.
And I ain't just defending it because it's Virginia neither.
Yeah, me either.
No,
Me
for
either.
real.
I like Jim Jones. I mean, I thought Jim Jones was cool, but like that arrogant shit, man. He has too much, man. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, they could calm the fuck down. Yo.
Right.
What the fuck wrong with you?
No doubt.
Yeah, he need a J. Cole check. It's like, nigga, ain't we grown as a bitch? You
Right.
still fucking
Yeah.
Starting
You still
school,
talking
y'all.
Yeah, like.
come on, man.
Like, what the fuck we supposed to be? You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
nigga,
What the fuck you want? Yeah.
kids, nigga, getting it. You
Yeah.
fucking tripping.
Niggas still talking dumb shit at 40, nigga.
It
Come on,
comes
man.
off as if he.
You know what I'm saying? You talking dumb at 40, like you want a nigga to do something.
It comes off as he feels he's entitled to a certain amount of respect and acknowledgement.
Yeah, I don't know. That nigga need to
But he
get
also called out Jada Kiss on something. I want Jada Kiss in a verses. You know, goddamn
no
well.
motherfucking way.
You know, goddamn well.
I ignored.
You know,
I just strictly ignore that shit.
That's the point I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Didn't they just do a versus?
Yeah, Dipset and
And Jada Kiss did what Cube did to NWA.
Right.
He did that shit to
Right.
Dipset.
yeah.
But that's the point I'm making.
Yeah.
Though. Like he do shit like that to get.
Nobody?
He do whatever to get a bag.
Right.
You know, goddamn well you can't be kissing a
So
verse.
he wanted to see
He wanted the bag.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I feel like he won't push her to say something and bait him into some shit like that.
Yeah.
Let me know how that works out.
Right. Why push the straw his ass in the verses?
And
But he'll get the bag, so it don't matter.
Yeah, it don't matter.
It don't matter.
But
he won.
Yeah, he won.
Will we expect Pusha T not to goddamn tell Jim Jones a new asshole though?
No, I mean we all. But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Jim Jones don't care about that. He just want to get the bag.
That's it.
Just
Nobody-
like I'm
nobody
gonna
gonna pay
give
for
one
that
last example of the fuck shit Jim Jones do. You remember him and Jay-Z was going at it.
Yeah.
He made Ballin', Jay-Z made the Brooklyn joint off the Ballin' beat.
Yeah.
He took Jay verse and put it on the Ballin' remix.
Wow.
See what I'm saying? That's the type of shit he do. He bait you in, make money off you. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So that's why I felt like, I don't think you really feel like that. I really think you just, you know what I'm saying? You just like throwing it, you just trying to bait a nigga in.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, niggas living off of LL and Kane, man. God
Right.
damn, nigga.
Right.
Cool J.
Boy.
I was listening to
And
Jingling
Rakim.
Baby. Other day, Jingling
And
Baby.
Rakim.
Yeah, it's a whole long
There's a whole
list.
long list
Yeah.
that he don't fit on.
At all.
He don't
Not
fit
even a little bit. Damn, Jimmy, I ain't think you had that in you, my nigga.
Me either, man. I ain't think you was like that, man, for real. But
Yeah.
anyway, shout out to Dipset.
Yeah, shout out
Shout
Jim
out
Jones.
Push.
Shout out Push. Yeah, no doubt.
All right, so
Let's go.
all right, so we're gonna take this shit on the left hand turn, shut. And I know there's a little out of the goddamn realm of the shit we were just talking about, but phone put me on to some shit, and it was Kevin Samuels, yo. And I know everybody in the world knew about this nigga before I did. But that nigga led me in some direction, Joe, that was like eye-opening on modern interactions, men and women. You know what I'm saying? And you said what happened with the girl on Ayanna?
Oh, damn.
Ebony K.
Ebony Williams.
Yeah.
She was on Ayanna's show. Everybody should know about it by now. But she asked her, she having some dating issues, like she ain't find good man, whatever. And she asked her, would you date a bus driver? She said no, only if he owned the bus. You know what I'm saying? Ayanna told her, like, you know, I feel like it's the problem with modern day women. All y'all looking for boss, like y'all dating for finances, not love. So,
you think it's finances and not love, or do you think it's the internet has told you that you're supposed to behave like this?
I really don't know. I mean, it's kind of like back and forth, cause some women do like look for, you know, niggas with money. You know what I'm saying? Like money first. Like you got money, and then we'll see where love go. You know what I'm saying? You know, but I do feel like it's a balance. I mean, nobody want nobody broke. I don't think. But sometimes you meet a broke nigga that loves your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like that
might change your life.
You know what I'm saying? So I believe in balance. I think as a grown man, a man in his 40s, you know, you should be somewhat established. You should be able to
at least
have something to stand on your own too, at least. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think nothing wrong with the everyday working man. You know what I'm saying?
So she said
the average man, as they would say.
So she said she just wouldn't date a nigga that drive a bus.
No, she said she would not date a nigga driver, but she said she's not settling. That's settling for her. She said if he owned the bus, that's a different.
How old was she? If you had to guess.
I don't know how old she is exactly.
No, if you had to guess, just looking at her.
I would say late 30s, early 40s.
So she said if he owned the bus, that's something different.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she said I'll date him if he owned the bus.
That's pretty.
I wouldn't date him if he drove the bus.
This is my issue.
I don't know. Like I kind of don't see nothing wrong with it, but at the same time, it's kind of shallow.
Right. Yeah. I feel like everybody got a preference. That's her preference. That's fine.
Yeah.
But like you said, kind of shallow. You know what I'm saying?
It's kind of shallow.
That's probably why you're not finding love or whatever it is you feel like you're looking for in the dating world.
That's deep.
My issue with that shit is, for real, yo. My issue is this. Is it just the internet showing us stuff that trigger us, right? Because most of us are living in the real world, and most of the people I know have relationships with people one way or the other. You know what I'm saying? Even if y'all just kicking it, I got a woman here, or I got a friend I can call if you're a lady. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So when you put somebody on there talking about the 1% of men, the 1%, this making $300,000 to $500,000. Most motherfuckers ain't making it.
Right.
So where you gonna get them from? And if you could get him, you'd have him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If you'd have given him, you'd have had him by now.
Yeah, you'd have been had that nigga.
Right.
You'd have been had him.
I mean,
no but a flight to Miami and post up in the right spot. There ain't no whole lot to it.
Mm-hmm. I'm a firm believer of if Shorty got her own thing, right? Yeah. And then, you know, nigga got a job. Nigga got a job, nigga making money, whatever. Then she has the right to make the choice about him. You know what I mean? About his direction, his goals. You know what I'm saying? She can look at where he at now and see where he can be. Now she can mold that nigga to the nigga she want him to be. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes not.
Or
if that's what he want to be.
Or she could be the one that makes him want to do that shit. Like he just want to do it for her. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes,
yeah. Sometimes.
Yeah. But you know,
so it's a win.
My thing is like, you know, this true too. Everybody not meant to be a boss. Yeah, everybody don't want to be a boss.
Yeah, everybody don't want to be a boss.
That's true. You know what I'm saying? Some people personally fine with going
Yeah.
to work and taking out at his home.
Yeah, and having a retirement and
Yeah.
work my 30 years
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
go and buy me a trailer that I can hook onto my car and travel
Yeah.
around the country. Ain't nothing wrong with that shit.
Somebody,
Yeah.
some people perfectly fine with that, and just saying that to say like they don't make them no less of
A man.
no less of a man
Or productive.
or person. Period.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So, bitch, and I would like to ask that bitch. No, I mean real shit. I'm a 1% nigga, bitch. I got by picker bitches.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you talking about 30 or 40? These niggas starting to settle down and keep the motherfuckers that they want. What do you do with that? If you're a female. Yeah, I don't get that mentality, yo. I really don't. Or, you know what else fuck with me? Boss bitch. I don't know why that annoys me so much.
A boss? Wow. Tell me. Explain to me. Why a
Yeah,
boss?
I
bitch?
just don't like the boss bitch shit. Oh, okay. No, seriously. I really don't, yo. I don't like it in the sense that, I don't know, women probably be triggered by this shit. But I don't like it in the sense that you're a boss bitch, so that means you're telling me that I'm the boss, which means I'm there 80 hours a week if need be. How do you have a relationship like that? How do you take care of your kids like that?
I don't think that's like a.
Or are you just saying it? Because when you're really a boss, your ass got to be at work whatever amount of time it takes.
Oh, so you talking about the true definition of being a boss?
The true boss bitch. I ain't talking the bitch you just
saying
Yeah,
you're a
yeah,
fucking boss bitch.
yeah.
No,
Everybody say it.
I'm talking
Yeah.
about I run a cupcake company. So I got to be there at 5 a.m. to get shit in order. I got to take the orders. I got to do the books. I got to stay till 9 because these niggas don't work appropriately. Then after that's done, I got to do the books, make sure everything is fucking clean. So I'm at work at 5 a.m. and I get home at 9 at night.
Or
Can you be a boss bitch and not have your own job? I mean, not have your own business?
I don't know how.
Like
No,
you can
who
still
you the
be
boss of?
No, we the boss of. That's it.
Like,
You can
are
be-
you working
Not a-
two full careers and you still taking care of your kids?
Yeah, you're not a boss. You work for
Boss
somebody.
working for somebody.
But you working two careers.
So you
Yeah,
just
you
still
still
not a
working for
boss.
somebody.
You work for somebody.
A boss mean you're in charge.
a
Okay,
boss
so that's what
bitch,
that-
a boss bitch got an incense table, so at every festival.
Yeah, that's a boss
Okay.
bitch.
That's a boss bitch.
And that's pretty boss. And then I
Sell
just,
pocketbooks at all the black festivals. Yeah, that's a boss bitch.
yeah, I'm just saying.
What
How
did
do
you
you
say? Okay.
And you understand what I'm saying, but
Okay,
I'm not being
yeah.
mean.
No, I hear what you're saying.
But how
I
do
mean,
you run your ship and take care of the babies and take care of a man? That shit is not possible. You can't have all of that shit. Something's gonna lose. Cause you only got 24 hours.
Yeah, I don't know how it works. I have no problem with a boss chick, a girl who get her money if you're really that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hair salon.
I don't like motherfuckers who run around talking about their boss bitch. And probably not.
I mean, they might say
Probably the ones who say it probably ain't.
And I don't care.
I know what I'm saying. I know a lot of chicks.
I just need to
who
get
be
the
saying it, and I be
clarification
like,
on what a boss
boss
bitch
I'm
was.
like, bitch, you work at McDonald's.
Yeah, how you a
Bitch,
boss
you work
bitch?
at Capital One.
How you got the boss bitch t-shirt
Yeah,
on?
where the boss bitch come from?
Maybe it's a mentality.
Possibly.
Yeah, you can imagine yourself as a goddamn,
Yeah.
as a circus trainer if you want to.
Yeah. You imagine anything
I
you
mean,
want
what
to
the
be.
fuck?
Yeah.
I mean, but are you?
You can be a parrot.
Yeah. Do you know what to do with a full-grown tiger?
Right.
In the center ring? I mean,
Right.
you-
No, but I feel like I can. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking tiger, eat your own lunch.
It's a mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And it's different when a dude say I'm a boss nigga, right? Which is a pretty good thing if you're a provider and all of that shit. But there's especially when you got children, right?
Yeah.
It's like women, you can handle it. It wouldn't really make you happy. You want to be at work for 80 hours a week and you want to be at home with your kid. And a nigga don't really give a fuck. Did you make a lot of money? If I'm a nigga that you'll deal with, because I obviously already got to make a lot of money. If you make $100,000 a year, I got to at least be making 100. You know what I mean? At least be making 80.
At least.
Yeah, niggas don't really give a fuck about that shit.
About boss bitches.
I don't give a fuck that you a boss bitch. That shit do
I
not.
like-
It don't move me.
I like the confidence.
No, I like that you're together.
Yeah, the confidence.
I'm a together bitch. I
Yeah.
like that. I'm an adult bitch. I like that.
Yeah, no. I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
if boss bitch means what you just said, adult bitch, adult bitch and all that stuff. I ain't mad at the fact that bitch said she a boss bitch.
No, I mean, if that's what you are.
Yeah.
If you're not though, then you'll be like, well, who's you the boss of? You know what I'm saying? I actually like, who you want? You got a company or something?
Yeah,
I gotta go to work in the morning.
So is modern dating? Should modern dating go back to I'll lay down a jacket so you can walk over a puddle type shit?
Yeah, I don't. Well, yeah. I think niggas still do that.
I feel like this though. Women always be talking about where the real niggas at, where the old fashioned niggas at. We don't got no old fashioned women. You can't get old fashioned nigga if you ain't an old fashioned woman.
Oh, that's deep.
You know what I'm
How you
saying? It
gonna
just
do
don't
it?
work like that.
That's a bar. That's
How you
deep.
gonna do it?
That's deep.
How you gonna
That's
do
fucking
it?
deep.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna be you right.
It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, and you at work 8 hours a week, and I'm at work 8 hours a week.
Yeah.
When is we fucking and taking care of home? When? When you doing it?
Doing it at work. Yeah, that's the only time you can do it.
Yeah, separately, individually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing a nigga from the copy machine, and I'm doing my secretary. And
I feel like men just adjusted to the modern day women.
What is the modern day women though?
The modern day women, the boss bitch. I mean, I'm just saying, like, I ain't saying that, like literally, just saying, like, the mentality of all the independence and I don't need a man and all this stuff that we hear over and over again. Niggas adjusted to it.
Wow.
Yeah, I hate that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't need a man.
It's like, okay, that's your mentality, cool. You don't need niggas, cool. I get in where I fit in.
Yeah.
And when that's over, I'm going about my business.
That's deep.
What do it mean? I don't need a man. What does that mean? Anybody?
Brittany want to be on the show today. Y'all want to be here. Y'all been quiet the whole time.
Yeah, what do it mean?
I don't know.
You ever heard a woman say that? That I don't need a man?
Say that. You gotta blame that on feminism, to be honest.
I agree with that.
I do too.
I agree with that.
In the beginning, I think
That's where it
feminism
started.
was
I feel
really
like-
cool.
I feel like
It started with feminism.
Yeah, like
because-
pay me for the same work that I do. That's feminism is really cool. If I do the same job as a man do, you should pay me the same
Yeah,
thing.
you should pay me the
That's
same.
fucking awesome.
And I agree with that.
Yeah.
You
I don't
should
think
pay me the
anybody
same
disagree
way
with that.
Equally far as that, but far as wanting to be equal to a man, you can't be equal to a man because you're not a man. You don't possess the strength and the skills that a man has, just like a man does not possess the strength and the skills that a woman has.
Yeah, I'm not equal to any woman on earth.
Glad you said that because I always say, like, I was telling a friend of mine, he's talking about his little problems at home. I say, look, man, like, she need to stay out your way as a man, and you stay out her way as a woman. You don't get in her woman shit. She shouldn't get in your man shit. It runs better like that. You know what I'm saying?
And it makes everybody happier.
Yeah, it's cool. Like you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying like it ain't no like stay in your place no shit like that. It's just that man do man shit, women do man shit. I don't come in there and try to do the shit that you do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I can't.
Because I can't.
Yeah, I'm not hardwired to do it.
Yeah, so you know. I just feel like that.
You know, an idea that, and I don't know if this will trigger some women, but I've been watching some shit and there's been a lot about being submissive to your man, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's one thing. And I don't know how women would feel about that one way or the other. And that's not really the issue that I'm making. The issue that I'm making is your man, and they never say it, is in service to you. So it's not one-sided. It's not like you're submissive to him and then he don't have to do shit but sit on the sofa. No, he's in service to you. He serves you. He served the family. He take the hit. He take the bullet. He got to make sure the base is covered. He's in service to you.
That's how it's supposed to be. In addition, you're supposed to be his backbone. A relationship is supposed to have equal balance, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah.
And nowadays, you know, the modern day woman or relationship stems from, you know, making comments about being a boss bitch or whatever.
I don't need a man.
We need to break down the definition because some people overuse that statement of a boss bitch. They tend to think because you make a lot of money that you are a boss bitch. But are you making that money for yourself or are you making that money for somebody else?
Right.
Yeah.
Because if you have to report to somebody else, then you're not a boss bitch. In proper terms, an entrepreneur.
Yeah. Interestingly enough, and this is how it was explained to me, women date across and up, right? And that's fair.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's fair.
Men date across and down. And that's fair too, right? But, okay, so if you're a woman and you dating across and up, either the nigga is just like you and he don't give a fuck about your money because you ain't gonna spend it on him anyway. You're gonna spend it on you.
Right. Yeah.
Niggas don't give a fuck about that shit.
Yeah,
And if he
yeah,
got
yeah.
more
It
than
ain't my money. Yeah.
and if he got more than you, he definitely don't give a fuck about that shit.
You don't.
Yeah.
Why would I give a fuck?
Yeah.
I got twice, 2, 3, 4 times as much as you. Now, do you fit into that? And especially the small amount of niggas it is that's like that. Do you fit into that? Like you said, traditional woman? But you want a traditional nigga, take care of everything and be a leader and
Right.
a boss and a...
all that
Sadly
shit.
enough, we lost that connection that we got to get back to being a traditional man and a traditional woman. Because getting back to the original topic of what Ebony K. Williams, you can't really blame her for wanting.
I must be the only person that don't know who this girl
You
is.
can't. I didn't see the full.
Who is
thing,
she?
And I really don't have to see it to understand what the topic was. I don't know who she was.
Oh.
To be perfectly honest. But I've been hearing it so much, I really don't have to see the full clip to understand what the topic was. But I think what Ilyana was trying to get her to understand was you can't just date for money. You have to have some type of, it has to be like a deeper connection there. You know what I'm saying? As far as the integrity and everything of the relationship. Now, her statement with her wanting a man who owns a bus company, there's nothing wrong with that. Especially, and then you got to think of in terms, how was she raised? What did she see coming up? What type of examples was set for her?
Mm-hmm.
And of course, if she's making a certain amount of money, you're gonna want your partner to match that.
Yeah, and for a woman or be over that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you gotta
And
look at
it's
it like
fair.
that, and that's fair.
I don't know, and I'll say this too. I think it's cool that women feel like I want to do this on my level of doing better because I may be at home for 9 months with a fucking infant. You know what I'm saying? And I need you to be able to hold it down, my nigga. Not just for me, but for our infant. Right? So I don't think that's a bad thing biologically that you would feel like that, but I'm talking about, bitch, you shooting into a pool of niggas thinking your value is so fucking high, but the market dictates your value. Why you don't got that nigga? There's NBA niggas all over the place at All-Star Weekend.
Yep.
Everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Super Bowl.
Because
It's just nothing.
But
because
I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair how
Movie
some people were
stars, this nigga
trying
heard
to.
well.
I don't think it's fair how some people were trying to drag her for having certain standards when it seems like nowadays the average black man who has an extremely high income bracket does not date the black women. The average
I was
black
Because
woman.
it ain't none around.
I was just
And
about
you
to
know
say
why
that.
they not around?
Listen.
I was just about
What
to
I'm
say
saying
that.
is, this is what I'm
Damn.
saying. Go to the Met Gala if you that level of nigga that got that money. There's black women there, but there's a lot of motherfucking white women too, and the numbers is not close.
You know
That's
why,
all I'm saying. So you
know
kind of
why it's not none around, and the same goes for black men too. The type of man that you want is because a lot of us are being raised by single black mothers. No male in the household to be setting that example.
I tell you this where you can catch a black man that's going to be in that price bracket at college. And if you go to University of Texas, there ain't no black women there.
Yeah.
When you look in that fucking crowd, it's all white people. That's where you meet people at school, at work, at church, right? Yeah, you want to catch one nigga, you going to have to catch him on the way up because you going to hell with him once he get there. Yeah, what are you going to do? This nigga 24 years old, rich as fuck all over the country.
Rich niggas can be picky, Shad. That's how they feel.
Yeah.
They can be picky.
Yeah.
Rich niggas
They
got
say
a choice.
you're only good at your options.
Yeah.
Yeah, for niggas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to speak for niggas. I'm a nigga. I don't know
Yeah.
about women. I'm just saying, niggas good as that option.
And Shorty might be one of them people that won't get picked.
You
You know
gotta
what I'm
think
saying?
rich niggas got options.
Yeah.
Many options. That's why it's hard for them to keep a girl.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? See, rich niggas have a girlfriend today and another one tomorrow. It's like they can't keep no girl.
And both of them ain't ugly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and you might catch them at 45.
Yeah,
And then
might
nigga done
sit
settle down and I'm
He
just
get
doing
old, he get
family.
old at some point.
yeah.
But yeah, you know, like I said,
You're not catching no 30-year-old fucking millionaire that's going to just be with you and rich as fuck, ain't got a million options. How the fuck?
yeah.
Bitch, you got to be a bad bitch.
All the
Yeah.
hoes, you got
And
like
he
one.
don't care that you're a boss bitch
Yeah.
and you goddamn make $100,000 a year. He don't care nothing about that shit. Nothing. He cares nothing about that shit.
Yeah.
I know I wouldn't. I don't give a fuck. Goddamn, after practice, can a nigga get a sandwich? You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying you in because I'm in servitude to you too, right? But yeah, I'm making sure you have the things you want and the lifestyle you want, and you can do the things that make you happy and make sure you're secure and safe. And if we have a kid, the best school, the best medical, the best, you know what I mean?
And in order for us to get back to that point, we got to get back to the original black family structure, because look at the past 25 years up until now. How many of us have been raised by single black mothers with absolutely no fathers in the household, no male figures, or being raised by the streets?
You know what I heard a clinical psychologist said? He said birth control started all of this shit.
That and
birth control, really?
Birth control started all of this shit.
That and abortion. Abortion
and they go in the same bag.
It's pros and it's cons, because see, unfortunately, and I've had cousins to do this. I know people that do this. They brag about how many abortions they had as if that's a method of birth control.
God damn.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
that's wild.
Come on.
People used to brag about this shit.
Yeah,
and it's not a method of fucking birth control. So you got people concerned about killing our black babies and having all these abortions and birth control. Okay, all right, a way to stop that: start promoting healthy motherfucking black families. How about that? Start promoting that.
Yeah, but and touche. You got to be real shit. And Rock, your ass seem a little funny about birth control.
My eyes seem a little funny. They shout out to your fucking brother. That's why my eyes feel a little funny.
Oh, all right.
But it's all good. Let's go.
Yeah. My bad. Shout out to Jay. I know what it is.
I know that.
Yeah, but the birth control, I was watching the dude explain it. He said up until 1960, right, women didn't really have control of if they get pregnant or not. So you're talking about 60, 58, 50, 55. When you talking about families got 9 kids, 10 kids, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't nowhere to go get an abortion at. It's none of that shit. And the truth of the matter is, that empower women to go be Instagram bitches. Straight up, because I can be promiscuous, I can fuck all I fucking want to, and I ain't saying nothing wrong with it.
There
and
is
I don't
a market.
got the answer.
It's a real lucrative market out there right now. So
yeah,
that's starting to get played out.
Yeah.
If
when you get 38 and you can't find a nigga,
there's always new breeds.
It's starting to get played out. Not even that. People are really getting tired of saying that shit. The superficial shit. That superficial shit is really starting to get played out.
Yeah.
You too, Foom? You feel like that too?
Yeah,
people don't want to see that because it's not relatable to what's going on right now.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. Cause like even now I notice like hey bitch getting these ridiculous asses and you see them and niggas be like, man, she don't even look good.
Yeah.
That shit look terrible.
I don't see it, but if I be like, that shit don't even look good.
That shit look disgusting.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm
it is starting to get played out.
Like the celebrity hype and all that shit and bragging about what they got. That shit is starting to get played out because it's not reality for most of us.
No, and it's not even important.
It's not important.
No, it's not
and
important at all.
And that's the difference between this generation of music and our generation of music. Our music was relatable. The artists were relatable.
Yeah.
Like, they look like everyday people.
Yeah.
Right.
Even in music videos.
And they was telling everyday stories.
You know what I'm saying? And they was telling everyday stories. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
Man, that shit went from, and I remember in rap, that shit went from a Cherokee to an Audi to a Lexus to a Benz to a Beamer to a motherfucking Maybach to a Ferrari to it's only 3 of these.
Yeah.
And nigga, A, for most of us, it's not attainable. And B, that shit ain't even important.
Yeah.
Them niggas just as sad and miserable at home as you are, nigga.
Yeah.
They just don't worry about bills.
And also, if you're not investing into your community and telling us how to obtain these things or some type of generational wealth, we don't want to hear that, because the average working poor person, not working class, there's no working class no more. It's working poor. They can't relate to that shit.
Yeah. I don't know what else about because I don't know if I finished on the.
On dating?
No. Just I don't know if I made the point on the birth control that women can just For birth control, grandma and granddad was stuck together because granddad got to go get the money to take care of the kids. And grandma may work too. But it took 2 people to raise all of them fucking kids. So I don't typically leave. But now, I just leave because I could not have a baby.
It was the aunt,
Yeah.
the uncle, the great-grandmother. Like, it was so many people in the household that played. You actually had a village back in the day.
Yeah, man.
That's what I say, like, back then, like, most of these cities had plantations and warehouses. Like, a man could take care of the whole house.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They had factories and
They had
stuff.
factories and stuff like that. You know, when all that shit started bringing down whatever, you know, like forcing women to get jobs to work together to take care of the household. But at one time, a man could take care of the whole house.
Let me ask y'all this question. And it's not a conspiracy theory thing, but it might sound like that. Because like you say, at some point, a man could work 30 years, take care of a house, a car, a wife, 2 kids, put them in college, and have a retirement, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did they change the way we spend money and how they take our money and coerce us out of our
Inflation.
money?
Yeah.
Because women went into the workforce. So
You
now
got
we need
in-
to
you
give
got-
both of their money.
You got
Not only did
inflation,
they change
but
the way that
also
we spend money,
the living
but they
wage.
changed the way how we got our money, how we made money.
Yeah, but they changed how you spend it
No,
too.
no, another thing too is you know, and nothing's wrong with it, but women got empowered and they taking men out of the equation.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, in some cases, hell yeah.
No, in a lot of cases.
Yeah.
They taking them out the equation.
So
'cause I look
technically
at
You know
that
what I'm
was-
saying? We getting locked up, we
So-
getting killed.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
So
man.
technically-
Yeah, it's a thing.
Technically, this happened during World War One. Then, when they had
Women went to the workforce. Yeah,
they
put in
had
work.
to
Yeah.
because there was no
Mhm.
men here to actually do the work to
Right.
keep
Yeah.
the economy going. So it was actually forced upon us with the war.
Yeah. And when I ask that, and I'm posing a question, so women going to the workforce, the first thing to start costing more money is a home.
Yeah.
When women going to the workforce, because now we got 2 incomes,
Yeah.
and we got more money to spend, and there's more competition for houses, right? And since there's more competition for housing, we need both our income.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
And
let's
they
get
took
all
away
of
the
it.
Jobs. It goes back deeper than that. Look at what they did to Black Wall Street. You know, anytime you saw a black
Thriving community.
thriving,
Right,
Yep.
they took that shit away. They burned it down. They did that shit in Detroit when they took, but the only difference is they didn't burn it down. They moved all the factories overseas,
Yeah, 'cause it
where
was
families
cheaper.
were flourishing.
Not
You know
even
what I'm saying?
that. The
Black
place
families were
they had
flourishing.
the same place in Georgia where that Lake Lanier is. There used to be a
Yeah.
thriving black community.
And
They
that shit is
they
haunted
flooded
now.
it
They
as a
flooded it
fucking
out.
Yeah.
to make
And
it a
they
fucking
did,
lake.
I'll tell you like this, though.
They did it in New York too.
Yeah, and
there's a whole bunch of lakes across the country that was flooded out.
And
that
that's-
was black communities.
And that's fair, and I'm glad that we all cognizant of that. I'm just saying, yo, like today, like it's a community where my uncle live at, and the black people own the island, right? They own the whole island, and it's big enough to go hunting on, so people do little tourism there and shit. And the black people sold their shit when the tourism started booming.
Was this in South
They didn't
Carolina?
keep it. No, it's in Georgia, and they sold it. They didn't get together. They was on there by their goddamn self. They could have talked to each other and said, "We ain't selling, we leasing, and all of us
Right.
get paid, and y'all don't get none of this land under your ownership." That ain't what the fuck they did. Point being, you got to understand your motherfucking economics to even make any of this shit work at this point, because they ain't got opportunity. You got opportunity to do it now. So I don't know, man. God damn. Modern dating. Do you think this shit gonna flip? Do you think it'll go back when shit overcorrect? Do you think it'll go back to a good place?
Yeah, it'll have to correct itself. Everything always fixes itself.
You think so?
It's gonna have to.
Yeah, I think it will too. I think it'll correct itself because most people. And my only reason.
I don't know. We still, you know what? You might be right. I don't know, cause you got niggas out here like Nick Cannon.
You know what?
Like Nick Cannon.
Niggas, you know what's crazy? Niggas actually okay.
But I'm just saying, like,
And the reason I say niggas okay.
then you got the nigga in the UK that donated his sperm so much they had to like block that nigga. He got like 500 some kids. Like your kids gonna be dating each other. Them niggas gonna come out with multiple arms and shit.
Do you know about 17% of the population in Asia is related to Genghis Khan? That's how many children that nigga had.
I believe it.
Today, genetically, directly related to that nigga. That's fucking crazy, right?
Is it
How many
Japan
kids
or China where you're only allowed to have 2 children?
No, I think they took that away now.
How many kids he had?
Nigga, it's a billion plus motherfuckers over there, and you 17% of them. I think it's 17%. If it's 7 or 17, either fucking way.
So he just got a bunch of women pregnant.
Did he?
God damn.
No, America got 300 million people, and let's say Tiger Woods is directly related to goddamn 1.2 million of them.
Yeah. Yeah, somebody's fucking each other. Somebody fucking our brother, goddamn it, his sister.
Damn, that's deep.
That's fucking crazy, right?
That's deep.
I'll say this, and what we doing? Oh, we doing good on time. But I'm gonna ask this question where we go. Is this some weird shit? So you say Nick Cannon, and Nick Cannon got a bunch of kids, right?
Yeah.
A woman is better off with a rich nigga. You know what I mean? It's like if he got 10 girls, say, and girls do this, and I actually saw this other day. The dude said, a man got 3 wives, and I take care of all of them. We know who the daddy is.
Right.
And the parents are. So we know who the mama is, and we know who the daddy is.
Right.
But if a girl's and feminists say, well, what if I had 3 husbands? None of the niggas would take care of the kid because we don't know who kid it is.
That's a good theory.
You know what I mean? Why would I take care of the motherfucker? I don't know if it's mine.
But then that puts the kid in the awkward position because he's not going to be able to spend time with all them kids. Like, it's just, he even said it in an interview that he physically cannot spend time with all his kids. So I'm just like,
so
it's like you're making kids, and yes, it's beneficial to the woman, I guess, but the kids are suffering on their long term.
Okay,
like
I think that's fair.
He just further
Like,
perpetuated the stereotype.
The stereotype,
you know
you know what I'm saying? Like that you're not creating a stable home. Like
that was real smart.
Right. So it's like
I think that's
it goes back to what we was just talking about, like Nene said. Like,
all right, so let me ask you this. So one daddy, because this go back to the question. One daddy, this poor as fuck, and the mama poor as fuck, and we raise a kid in the worst conditions, right? Like like fucking Mosby Court, right? Or a rich daddy and all y'all kids go to the best schools, the best nutrition, the best health care, the best fucking everything a kid could
but once
fucking
again,
get.
they don't get no time with their father. They don't get a father. They don't get not no time, but they don't.
It ain't no
fine, not no time, but they don't get a lot of time. Like they probably, as they get older, he probably gonna spend less and less time with each kid, especially if he keep having more kids. Like as they get older, he not gonna have that time to.
And I feel you.
And you working, and Nick Cannon working. This nigga got multiple jobs. Like, come on, like what time? Like you said, it's only 24 hours.
Yeah.
So,
okay, so what if the village gets involved? So we go find him a mentor. We got his uncle, his granddaddy, all that shit.
Yeah,
but this nigga got the best school, the best nutrition, the best health care, the best opportunity,
once
the
again,
best
you
access.
still don't know what type of
Which one is better
you
or
still
worse?
don't know what type of effect that's gonna have on that child's mentality, but not have his actual father around and seeing that his father is probably more interactive with his other siblings. You know what I'm saying? Or other siblings. You know what I'm saying? Brian McKnight, for example, this nigga done abandoned all his kids and.
Wait.
Then biological kids and claiming the one kid he has with his new wife and all her kids. Like he done literally said that he does not have any other kids.
And the one kid he has with his new wife, he named him Brian McKnight Jr. And he already has a Brian McKnight Jr.
So that's the third.
No, this is the junior as well.
Because he doesn't acknowledge biological kids by his black wife.
This nigga named
but he acknowledged.
That's what I'm saying. You see where this is go back to what she said.
Biological kids by his white wife.
He they asked him what his songs in the past meant to him. Like, what was his inspirations? He said he ain't had no inspirations behind those songs. Like, what? He said he had no inspiration until he met his new wife. So all his new music is inspired by his new wife and her kids.
And they were about to soak his ass. He jumped on there real quick and disabled his comment.
You ever wake up reaching out for me, Daddy?
He bought his stepdaughter a car and said, "Thank you for making me a first-time
girl dad. He got a daughter.
Damn. God, that's disrespectful.
Crazy love.
I hope he never gets sick and need his biological kids to donate a
For
fucking
organ or something.
Nigga, you fuck. If that was my father, oh nigga, your ass just gonna die.
You have to.
He said, "Thanks for making me a girl dad." And he got a daughter.
And this ain't
You know
even
what's
his daughter.
interesting
And
about
it's not even
I
his
know.
biological daughter.
you know what's interesting about men, and I understand what you're saying, and I feel it. Your ass just gonna die, right?
Yeah, you just gonna
All the
fucking die.
men that I ever knew, I'm talking about tough guys, solid niggas, good dads now, that didn't have a daddy, they still want their daddy, and they grown ass men.
Yeah.
I still, and I
Yeah.
know he,
His kids
I
is
know
grown.
he wants shit,
His kids is
and I
30.
still want him.
His kids is the oldest one is in his 30s, and
Huh?
yes, he.
It's real though, right?
Yeah, his kids is in their 30s and close to it, and they still want their father in their life.
I take niggas to call and be like, hey, man, my bad, man, I fucked up, man.
Hell, I'm one of them. Shit, my bio dad.
We ain't gotta get
So
into
just saying.
Still want their daddy, and that shit was some heart wrenching shit to me to see a nigga that I know is a stand up nigga. And if you get him to talk about his daddy, my daddy used to not show up. We got our coats on, don't pick us up. My whole life.
That shit is a
my mama
long-term.
and a nigga still want their daddy.
That's a long term effect. That's what I'm saying. Like how you.
Yeah, I'm with you.
You having a multiple kids that like it doesn't it just not sound. It doesn't make sense to me. Like with multiple women, out like multiple women.
Maybe he should keep them all in the same house.
If that works, fine.
Yeah,
But
so if you can visit at
you
least.
got to get all your baby mamas on one accord, and that's
Ain't no
ain't no
motherfucking
way. So,
Ain't
because
no-
he got about 7 of them now. So,
Ain't
good
no
luck.
motherfucking-
He might can get 2 of them on an accord, but he ain't gonna be able to get.
You might get 3.
3,
but
yeah.
you ain't getting 7, nigga.
Man.
That shit is not happening.
7 women? Shit.
Yeah, no.
Right.
I'm taking care of everybody.
And
Talking
they
about
late.
wilding out.
Yeah. Yes.
They asked him to name all his kids. He couldn't even name all his kids' names. He was forgetting.
We got 14, right?
12, I
I
think.
seen motherfuckers who got 3 kids and can't name all their names. So that shit don't really mean shit.
But that, see, once again, that still proves a
I
point.
mean, I'm just saying, like.
I'm there at home with him and
Yeah,
can't
man,
name
I
all
don't
of them.
want the kids bad as the
That
people
nigga
like, hey,
name.
mother-
I
Number
mean,
2.
that's
Get your
different.
motherfucking ass in the room. You know what I'm saying?
That's different.
Put your ass in the room. Shit, my grandma used to call me
Name by the
wrong
numbers
name
they
all
came.
the time.
My mama used to call me wrong name all the time.
My daddy
Oh, yeah,
mama
mama
called
do.
me
Right.
everybody name in the house.
Especially my nana. I was everybody's name before she got to mine.
Right.
I mean,
Totally
she had 12 kids and a number of I don't know how many grandkids. So of course she was
Or if they not calling you the wrong name and trying to get your attention, they be like, "You know who you are,
Right.
You know
Yeah.
your name."
Fuck you,
Hey,
and beat you if you
Right,
don't.
right.
if you don't come, well answer.
I don't know.
I know
You heard me calling you right, right.
Like, he ain't call me.
It's 7 of us sitting over here. Oh fuck! I know you was talking to me.
You knew.
Right.
Nigga, you knew.
Calling you by your shirt and all y'all got on black.
Yeah, with the black shirt.
Yeah, yeah.
My great granddaddy had 22 kids. 11 with his first wife, she died, and then he got a really young wife, and then he had 11 with her.
I mean, my great
Super
grandfather had 3
Dang.
wives, and he had about 5 to 12 with each of them.
Birth control, nigga.
So
Where's she going without birth control?
That's what I'm saying,
Yeah,
like-
if I can stop this shit at 1, I got your motherfucking ass. God damn, 22 kids?
yeah,
22, though.
The gang of them niggas.
Son, your pull-out game super.
Terrible.
It's your turn.
at that point you didn't try. I'm just gonna say you didn't try it.
Nah, niggas did try.
They didn't try.
You talking
There
about
was back then. I don't think they even knew what pull out was.
Yeah, yeah.
no, and you talking about the entirety of human history
Yeah.
until 1960.
That's what I'm saying. I can bring it in my family tree. It literally says it in the book. It's like we got it. It's, I had to count, and it's literally like 5. I know like the first wife is like 5 or 6 kids, and then like the second wife is like 10 or something, and then the next one is like 10 to 12. Because I'm in the 3rd generation of this 3rd wife. I'm in the generation with the 3rd.
They
wife.
lived on a farm, didn't it?
I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, you got to
It was
feed
in North
these
Ca- It was in North
motherfuckers.
Carolina. So,
Yeah, you got to be
yeah.
on a farm.
That nigga hit
It was in
every
North Carolina.
time, dude. You know what I'm saying? Every time he got in, nigga, he hit the target.
I only fucked 22 times.
Right, yeah.
It was a baby. Oh,
Yeah.
every one of them.
It was right when she was ready to go again. I got her. As soon as she was ready to fuck again,
That 6 weeks was up.
Yeah, 6 weeks up. Got her.
That's what it takes, 6 weeks.
Yeah. Oh, you good?
See you at 9.
Yeah, see you at 9. 6 to 9.
Damn, Johnny. Right, man. We got any shout outs anything niggas want to put out there? Nene, I'm sure you have some.
Other than just meet us next Saturday at Delmont Village on the 13th at 3 o'clock. Hood to hood, we're going to be out there.
Okay.
Is that it?
With Big No.
Big No,
yeah.
yep. Big No, New Era, we're going to be out there.
Big No. Yeah, Big No. All right with me. Friend of the show, Big No.
Yeah.
Anyway, and on that note, nigga, we are motherfucking out.